one was about Caritas UNICEF crooks that actually use your useless black children worldwide on posters to be still getting who lab name holidays. Because when one language and it's difficult to come outside. Yes, holiday worldwide. Idiot. Everything you want to be basing it on Russians, colonizers, they colonize us, they colonize us. This is 2024. This is 2024. Crooks. Leading crooks. Crooks. Colonizing crooks. And then you will have this white Arabic and Asiatic colonial privilege unrepentant pedophilic bloodline having the mouth to be saying Africa is corrupt, that's why you all block a corrupt leader. The reason why Africa is not growing. The audacity. Then you even have blacks agreeing to this rubbish. That's why Africa is because of our corrupt leader won't betide all of you. You human beings, I've told you are your own problem. And you will die alone. Me, I'm done with you. 30 years of surviving you, being your friend, your mother, your brother, your sister, your healer, your therapist, your everything. Enough is enough. Me, I've told you. Me now, I'm sitting like this, I'm watching all of you. From generations to generations, you will be using your own children to be playing this pedophilia you call pandemic. Especially you black fools. You idiots. Imagine corruption in persons. Fraud in persons. Embezzlement in persons. Crook in persons. Looting in persons. Wickedness in persons. Calling black people or Africa people corrupt. Imagine the audacity, this white colonial Arabic and Asiatic, white Arabic and Asiatic colonial masters. Imagine. Then you will have the blacks, the idiots that are the supposed ancestors of this earth, that are supposed to be standing up against this pedophilia, pedostalking, raping, mockery, locking, spying people's lives, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, predating, abusing, and assaulting people. Instead of you to stand against this pedophilia they call pandemic games that you play, you are there following them to practice it. Then later you will say racist, colonizer, colonization, everything. My sister Teresa, I will still mention you in this video because I had I dedicated my time to talk to you that yesterday, and I also appreciate the fact that you took your time to listen to me, because not everybody have that kind of patience, because when you are telling them the truth, they don't want to hear. They feel uncomfortable and mad when you tell them the truth. So like I told you, Teresa, whether they colonize black people, they did not colonize them. Yes, we know everything comes from colonial white Arabic Asiatic masters. Because of what? Low self-esteem, self-hate, inferiority complex, and low melanin blackness in their vein and in their body. This is why they are colonizing, using these black people, not knowing they are using their black brothers, their black sisters, their ancestors is who they are using. They don't know. So whether they colonize these black people, whether they embezzle them, they went to all the land, because everywhere on this earth you had you've always had what do they call them? Aborigines or people that lived there that were dark skinned before other ones moved into those places. Whether they colonize them or not, they are in 2024. They are still following them to practice the mental slavery games. This is the same pandemic is what they have been practicing for generations. It's a mental slavery mechanism to keep people, the same pedophiles, generational colonial master pedophiles that came into black land. Everything religion, science, this entire Europe. Look at this is lakeside. Look at how well organized their lakeside is. They even tie the road. This is not a place. They even tied. This is where the bicycle and foot pass. That is where the cars pass. Everything tied and well. Everything tied and well infrastructured. Everything well tied and well infrastructured. When you will go to the black Africa where the money is coming from, the northern part of Africa where the Muslim and the Arabs are dominating, is like little Europe. When you go to the black side, everything gutter. Yet they still created pandemic for these idiots. They are practicing it. Mental slavery pandemic, mental slavery pandemic, one after another they've been creating, they've been following them. Then you will have audacity of some useless leaders. This political and your what do they call it? Religious leaders, they are all under this mental slavery because the pedophiles, the generational colonial master pedophiles that created this fairy tale we call religions and your mechanism of modern day advanced ruling system you call politics. All this knowledge were gotten originally when it was pure from your Africa. Your Christianity, Islamism, Hinduism, Buddhism, all your religions were originally gotten, the knowledge purely gotten from your blacks worldwide and from those ones in Africa. This motherfucker, they now advanced it to their own levels. They now whitewash, Arabic wash, Asiatic wash it, and brought it back for you black people. You bought into it. Just like they've created this generational pandemic of generation. Me, I've survived this for 30 years. Since I was 1 year old plus, I'll keep telling you I've been raped, abused, assaulted by all of you, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, and white women and men. Since I was 1 year old plus, I've been surviving your rape, abuse, and assaults. With this the same pedophilia, there are people dead because of this. There are people in chains. There are people in mental, emotional, psychological chains and cages that can never come out of it because of this evil that you have been doing from generations to generations. Then you will have black people having the guts to want to be pointing everything on fucking racism, colonization. They created pandemic. Now you are in 2024. 2024, nobody is putting chain in your neck anymore to tell you if you don't practice it, we will kill you. Nobody is doing that to you. Nobody is hanging you on a tree like they hung your black forefathers, like they fucked them in cotton farms, in plantation farms, like they cut off their hands and their legs, like they chained their legs, their waists, their necks, their hands up and down. Nobody is doing that to you now, but you are voluntarily, you are purposely continuously practicing the pedophilia. Then tomorrow if they treat you like trash, you say racist. Racist, they call me nigga. Black lives matter, oh. They call me nigga. I'm going to kill you to die. Becky with the good air, yes, I keep telling you. Becky with the good air. And the colonial privileges. Yes, this white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial bloodline, they will continue to feed on you black fools since you don't know your left and your right as the ancestors of this earth that is supposed to be standing up against them and the evil they've been creating from generations to generations. If you had stood up against them by now, this world will not be only a better place for black people, but for your entire human race as the ancestors of this earth. Idiots, fools, you have leaders there in your Africa being controlled by these the same colonial masters that are their children, that come from them. Imagine being controlled by people you are ancestors to, the disgrace to your forefathers till today, that couldn't save themselves then. Now, nobody's chaining you or putting guns to your head to practice their pedophilia. You are still practicing it. You have chiefs, you have kings, you have obas, you have leaders, traditional leaders into this pedophilia, aware of this pedophilia, like your CIA, like your FBI. Politicians that are being controlled by these generational pedophiles that keep creating this pedophilia year after year, decade after decade. They have new pedophilia they create. These the same pedophiles created your fairy tale you call religions, created your politics, created your entertainment industry, controlling and ruling all of you. You are there. Racist! Black matter. They call me. You call them Becky with the good air, motherfucker. They are Becky with the privileged good air that will continue to sit on your dusty, crusty, black slave heads with your low-life, crumble-picking privileged, useless sex. Colonial masters' property, useless ancestors of this earth. You will continue to be their property. You don't have a choice. Your entire black bloodline. Yeah, I've told people multiple times, like I told my sister Teresa, my white sister Teresa. I said they can't rectify their problem. It's too much. It's so feel. It's too much. There is nothing that can cure you, humanness. This is why I've dusted my hands off of you people. You see my life, the remaining of my 59 years I will spend on this set. You will look, see, above 30 times today. Sexual abuse and assault. My hair, I cut it by myself. This my shirt now, as you are looking at it, is around €2. 5-6 years ago. My skirt, I don't know, maybe €4 too. My bag, €8. My glasses, €12 from DM. My other bag, €8. My jacket also is costing €7. Look at them, crooks. Your European police, during the peak of this same pandemic, a couple of years ago, yeah, in uniforms and guns, they raped and assaulted me. They raped and assaulted me. Your FBI, they are watching. Your CIA, they are watching. Your political leaders are watching. Your religious pedophilic bomb pussy leaders, they are watching. Your useless traditional leaders worldwide, they are watching. Your entertainment industry, they are watching, like they've done to a lot of people that have died because of this evil. These games of pedophilia, using people mentally, emotionally, psychologically, all the sexually. You will abuse them even financially and even with food. You kill people because of this evil that you practice. You call games of pain for fun. Pedophilia, wickedness for fun, dishumanity for fun is what people are practicing. I will watch the next 59 years. You will use your bloodline, your human bloodline. You will continue to see me look gracefully in my 30s. Look at me. If I tell you I'm in my 30s, you won't fucking believe. How can you believe? Carrying above 30 times rape, sexual abuse and assault from men and women, white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even blacks. Look at me. Above 30 times rape, sexual abuse and assault. Look at me, motherfuckers. I'm still here. This is why you are frustrated. This is why you are pained. This is why your miserability is on a level that nothing on this earth can ever change. This is why you want to quench when you see me. This is why you're looking for any means to come near my peace of mind and my freedom. I've told everybody, like I told Teresa yesterday, don't let anybody face you. Like I also told this other beer where I'm staying in the tent where I'm staying. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody disturb your freedom. This earth is full of damaged entities walking everywhere with their feet, but in reality they are walking with their heads. You think they are normal, but they are not. Children growing into the same damaged entity because of abandonment. You are seeing people still breathing. That tomorrow they will do kids, babies. You will die with your responsibility. I've been there 30 years. I keep telling all of you. Those that have ears, let them hear. I have been there for 30 years. There is nothing you are missing. You are not missing anything. When you get to 30 years, celebrate yourself. At the age of 30, celebrate yourself. It means you have survived human race 360 degrees. Tour the world, table for one, bed for one alone. Tour it. Enjoy the freedom of life. Enjoy nature. Enjoy the sweetness that life gives, because motherfuckers, life is sweet. This level is Zos. Van is Saga Zos. When I say sweet, life is sweet. It is you, human race, that are miserabilizing yourself. You are your own problems, I've told you. Celebrate yourself when you get to 30 years old. You are child-free. You are not in any relationship with anybody. Where you lay your head, no motherfucker is coming to disturb you with their dirty, crusty energies. Their mammonian, narcissistic, adult baby lives. Whether man or woman, I've told you people, men, women, your delulu children, your animals, that's the only innocent thing on this earth that you have contaminated and destroyed energetically. The animals, all of you don't come near my space. Your domesticated animal are less catastrophic. You have killed all of them mentally, emotionally, psychologically. In as much as I used to tell you, leave your children, let them grow up and become self-chosen pedophiles, stalker predators, and play your pedo games when they grow up. You are still using your children. You have advanced your pedophilia of your technology so much that 1 year, 2 years old, they will be doing hormone. Or if you ask them what they are saying, they don't know. 1 year, 2 years old, your technology that you are supposed to be using to make the world a better place, that you are supposed to take to that gutter you call Africa, or maybe South America that is still like gutter, because when they took the slaves from your evil, when your evil colonial masters took these slaves from your black Africa, they shipped them into all the parts of the world, and also that South America. If you go to South America, when you say gutter, I don't even know South America and Africa, which one is better? Everywhere gutter. This technology you are using to press your children's brain, press animal's brain. Even when dog is not supposed to barking, dog is barking. Birds of the air, you even use your technology to be disturbing the peace of mind of birds of the air. That birds cannot even fly in peace. You will be using your technology to make them to be screaming. Wee, 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 wee. Just like you use your children's brain. If you ask your children what they are saying, they don't know. Kids that are supposed to be licking ice cream, eating candy, watching cartoons, you will dress them up, bring them to the streets, pedophiling. Useless, idiotic human adults. You breed because you want to have children to help you to continue your legacy of pedophilia. You bet your children because you want them to help you to continue to be there for when you, after you finish fucking an adult, they don't give you pussy or nyash to fuck sexually, you will fuck your children or you will fuck those innocent animals. This is why I've warned all of you. I don't care. My children are angels. They are angels to you. I know what I see. Don't tell me what I've seen or what I see. I've been on this earth for 30 years plus. I know where I'm coming from. If they are angels to you. The devil was once an angel. Don't bring them near me. Whether you have told you people, I've given you love, goodness, kindness. I've been your mother, your friend, your sister, your therapist, your helper, your healer for more than 30 years plus on this earth. While you were sexually abusing, raping me, using me mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, putting me on routine since I was a child of homelessness. That before the age of 9, I've fucked everything on the surface of this earth to survive while being raped on routine. At a stage, I was even going to sell the leaves from palm tree in the market square to have food to eat. You wicked human race. At the age of 3, I was teaching my elders already. No fucking childhood. So I'm telling all of you that still have your freedom intact, that are not into this pedophilia game directly or indirectly. Protect your peace. Don't let nobody deceive you. You are not missing anything out there. Their biological children does not mean is not better than those that are not their biological children. If you really love children, go and adopt other people's children that they abandoned or those ones that their parents are dead. Go there and adopt them. Your biological children is not better than you're not you're not biological. I was a trainer, an upbringer of children of all races. No one was my biological child before I threw all of you away inside the gutter where you are going to be shrinking for eternity because all of you and your bloodline, your children, exempting the innocent animals and birds of the air that you have contaminated mentally and energetically. You are all the same. Your children are advanced pedophilic versions of you. The moment you breed those children, you insert and you inject them, you stigmatize them with your pedophilia, you stigmatize them with your evil, you eat their brain, you eat their innocence, you eat their souls. This is why when they come near me, I tell them, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. The same way I do you men and women, shoo. Your animals to shoo. If anybody's telling you their children are angels, tell them good for you. Tell them you are happy for them, but they should keep their children far away. There are doctors who give birth to drug addicts. Lawyers who give birth to prostitutes. There are engineers who give birth to thieves that rob with guns in banks. So your biological children does not mean your biological children is going to be upright. Then later when these children will grow up, you can't take care of them. A lot of you can't even take care of yourself because of the children that you are breeding. So if they bring their responsibility near you, tell them good for you, you are happy for them, but that they should take their responsibility away from you. Enjoy your life. You are not missing anything. I've been there. 30 years of taking care of people's children, 30 years of taking care of adults, 30 years of taking care of 30 years plus of taking care of old people. That I, Adora, when their children are not there, I will go and help them to clean their house and wash their houses. I will take their groceries to their doorstep for them. I will sit and talk with them. I will even take some to McDonald's or maybe to a bar to drink with the little tiny money I was having while I was being mentally, emotionally, psychologically raped, used, abused, sexually abused, financially abused in this Europe especially for more than 15 years now. Pure caricature of all sorts of sexual abuses after the 30 plus times of rape and sexual abuses I faced in their gutter land controlled by their colonial masters they call Africa. I came here to this Europe too, using and abusing. It's not finishing. From Italy to Paris, now in Deutschland. I'm actually homeless right now. Homeless. I just went to the Caritas today to take an address that I will be able to use to do a job contract, a home me after 15 years in Europe, 1 year and 8 months in Deutschland, touched in my ass 6 times in 4 different places of work. When I called them out, they said they closed my contract. They tell me they can't work with me again. You are a good worker, you are a professional, this and that, but we can no longer work with you. They will close my contract. They hold me. I'm going to rub shoulders with people that came through Lampedusa, that came through boats. Poor people that needs the help more than anybody, that needs the help more than me. I'm not even handicapped. I'm going there to drag their rights with them. War will betide your entire human race. You will never know peace. I'm telling you, you will suffer. My peace, you can never touch it. Divinity, one and only, the only one that has ever existed on this earth and that will never exist again. My name mentioned in any room will continue to shake those roofs like earthquake, tornado, and tsunami. A divinity like me will never exist on your earth, but my name will never leave the surface of this earth. My story will be taught in school. My story, my name will be talked about from generations to generations for the rest of the existence of this earth. I'm telling you, talking is me, Adora, a divinity. You useless idiots, especially you blacks that don't know your left from your right, ancestors of this earth. I've told everybody, you blacks, you will be the one to rectify everything on this earth. You will be the ones. Yes, you colonize you, they did this to you, they did that to you. You are in 2024. You are in 2024. Nobody is killing you with chains around your neck and your legs anymore. They keep creating pedophilia and bringing for you. You keep accepting it. Why would they ever respect you or treat you with respect or differently? Then the things you don't do in your Africa, you will come here, you want to come and be doing it. They will treat you more like the animals that you are. They will remind you, go back to your jungle. You can't do this here. This is niche Africa. Go to your Africa. The other day, yesterday, someone inside the bus or train was you. I say yes, do it very well. Those black people are the ones you are talking to, niche me. But in the meantime, I am a nigger. I am that monkey that is your ancestor, that your useless white, Arabic and Asiatic colonial privileged mothers can never ever attain a beauty, a divinity. This is purity. And for you blacks that say, oh, let's learn to say hi to our fellow blacks in Europe. I'm not your fellow. I'm not my skin color. Don't you ever compare your useless selves to me. Because if you are practicing this pedophilia of your colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic pedos stalking pandemics of generations, and you think you can come and rub your shoulder with me, you must be sick and mad in your head. I am not on any of your categories. I've told you your pedo brigade cannot talk to the shadow of my shit. Talk less of you bunch of nobodies, idiots that don't know your left from your right. Your entire human race, one sound, one band. This one pointing this one. Oh, racist, colonizer. The colonizer pointing the other one. Aggressive, they behave like monkey. And you are the ones killing yourselves by yourselves. You are colonizing, using, oppressing, using your supremacist power to think you are better than the black people that are actually your ancestors. Why the blacks, they are there, sucking your circumcised dicks, being under you with pride, practicing your pandemic, your pedophilia. Useless idiots. Everything they want to base it on racism. You will see a white person. Before I go there, I'm in Europe. In Germany now, your old Deutschland, they are fucking watching. They are watching. They came to your Africa. They did share and divide. They divided everything. I remember when I was small. Imagine me, I'm in Europe now. Like I said, I went to the Caritas to go and be dragging innocent people's spaces with them. This address they've given to me now, somebody that is coming from Lampedusa or through the boat. Imagine in 2024, you will have people moving from one place to another, still needing a visa or an opportunity or being trafficked but you human beings, you are wicked. You are wicked. 2024, we look at Mother Nature gave us Mother Nature gave the whole earth everything. Yet you have crooks sitting in billions, trillions of money while you have people that don't have water. I'm not saying clean water to drink. When this earth, this ground you are seeing everywhere, 75-90% of your human earth is made up of water. Anywhere you dig, there is water there. Your billionaires, your trillionaires sitting in high places. Imagine one person will just have 100 billion, 200 billion, 500 billion, trillions. So do what? You can release money. They will dig water, borehole. The whole earth will have water and clean water on this earth. Yet in 2024, we are still talking of your black children being put on posters abroad to be begging for clean water in your Africa. That's the same Africa that the tools or the elements to make phones come from. Your Tesla to make a Tesla come from. Your machine, your big electronic so-called devices, everything to make them come from that your Africa. The resources carrying your black Africa, especially the northern side is occupied by those Muslim Arab people, so it looks like little Europe compared to your black dusty crusty gutter Africa. Imagine in 2024, you will have your children being put on posters, being used worldwide to be begging money for clean water, when your entire world is standing on top of the wealth of Africa. If your health is standing today, is your black Africa that is holding your wealth. Imagine they will use cars. First of all, imagine me 1 year and 8 months in Berlin. I have 5 cents in my bank account. As if that is not enough. That is my savings bank account, supposed saving. Then you have the 1,490 something. Let's just call it almost 1,500 euro overdraft. Because of what? They touched me in my ass 4 times at my 4 fucking place of work. I called them out, they closed my contract. And your entire black race, you are there watching. They are doing the same thing to your children. Your uncles, your aunt, your children's uncles, all of you, your human race into this pedo shit. Black, white, Arabic, and Asiatic. Your children, their uncles, your friends, your cousins, your brothers, their grannies, their neighbors, their babysitter, one place or the other, they are doing the same thing to your children. They are predating them. While you are predating other people's life, especially a divinity like me, someone is doing it to your own children. Then those of you that say you won't give birth to children, let me tell you, your life will never know peace in the worst way. All the calamity and agony that your bloodline is supposed to carry, only you will carry it. In your grave, you will still be hiding in calamity and agony. That is your special punishment. So don't think you are going to escape anything. Their own, those of them that will be having children, their calamity and agony will distribute to their own children from generations to generation, and it will never end. You white Arabic and Asiatic black stupid fools, evil to your own selves of this damaged earth. I've told birds and animals, don't come to this earth, go to another planet, go to another galaxy. This earth, their entire bloodline is kaputing, catastrophic. There is nothing that can cure you, and it's none of my responsibility. Since I was a child, I've always known that this is the wrong planet for me. When I talk, adults listen. I've had people tell me since I was a child that I know too much. Since I was a child, a baby, I tell people that there are people walking with their heads to think they are walking with their legs. I've been saying it for a very fucking long time ago. So I don't see any reason why that in 2024, there will be people that are still moving from place to place through trafficking, through coming through seas, to come and look for a better pasture, a better life. I worked in the immigration office outside that beyond the questura or prefecture of your fucking Italy. Even if a lot of them, they lie, they had some salt and sugar. But it is a lot of people really passed through. Even me, that my mother brought through her with my ex-mother. She will never be my mother, pimp. Child trafficker. That had the guts to tell me if she had known, she would have brought only me alone and not with my brother. Let her see how I'm going to stand and tell her no to prostitution. Motherfucker. Useless woman, listen to me. Mbatosu is my name. Go and ask the people I grew up with when you left me with your useless children that I had to be bringing up on your behalf from when I was a child, even when you were around. Go and ask them. When I say something, I do it. It's not because my two useless brothers that I don't even still talk to, they came with me to this Europe. If you had brought me alone, and you overforced me, thinking I would have not had anybody to defend you, I would have killed you by now. You are a beast. I would have killed you by now. I'm telling you, I'm not fucking joking. You had the guts to tell me. You had the guts to tell me that if I was raped and assaulted, I was telling you that even 10, 11 European policies, they raped me in this Western world. No, if they sexually, it's because you wanted to be raped as a mother. You will tell your daughter, your child, that your child wanted to be raped and assaulted. That is why she was raped and assaulted. Then your useless son, Michael Chimezie, rapist. Michael Chimezie, useless rapist supporting rapist, had the guts to tell me, the police assault you, I don't give a fuck. I said what? Repeat it, he repeated it. I said, repeat it again. He repeated it that if the police raped and assaulted me, he does not give a fuck. Why will you give a fuck when you went to fuck Kilo? Your auntie that pee and shit on her body, you raped that poor innocent girl. Out of all your little friends you could fuck, have sex with, you will pass everybody. Ilo that pee and shit on her body is who you went to rape. Rapists supporting rapists. Your useless family, when you are fighting outside, I'm going to drop a track on all of you. Your useless family, when you are fighting outside, when your friends beat you outside, or when you go and use your money to gamble, all the money only you, Michael, you have used to gamble on this earth in Italy. That you have used to gamble on this earth. I will be in hunger. This bastard will want to be gambling. Sometimes the way his mother does. Your useless mother, you useless Adora that say you are my birth giver, you can never be my mother. I'm my own mother. I wash your clothes. I iron your clothes. I sold your clothes for you. I massage your body. I did your pedicure and your manicure and your manicure for you. All your office errands, I run all for you. The shopping in the house, I do all alone. Your useless children were there. Up to your pants with vaginal discharges, I washed it. I want to see how many people on the surface of this earth washed their mother's pants with vaginal discharges. I was the one doing all. I will clean the house, everything. I did it for you. Your children, I was teaching them at the age of 3. I was already teaching your adult children how to read and write and the elders around me. Everything I did for you. I told you I will not do prostitution. I will do everything for you. I will come to your working place. Your job, I was working it for you. You will sit down and be gossiping with your sisters and your friend on phone while I'm doing your job. I did everything for you. Then you are there claiming you spent all the money, you took me to body ass, this one, that one, that one, that one. You build the ass and you scatter it by yourself. You think you scattered me, you scattered yourself. Useless woman, you will cook, you will lock your fridge. Even if Chimeze is destroying everything, that micro Chimeze is destroying everything in the house. If you really wanted to give me food to eat, you will call me, you will cook the food, you will put some in the plate for me. When I come back, you will give me. You will cook and eat alone. That micro rapist Chimeze, just like you, like mother, like son. When his friends fight him outside, he cannot beat them or do anything to them. He will come and put the anger on me. He will beat me like a bag. You useless woman that call yourself mother, you will beat me like a bag. Kingsley will come if he has problem outside or any little arguments, he will beat me like a bag. The only person that didn't give me hunger abuse is Kingsley. You and the rest, your useless children, all of you, evil like you, like mothers, like sons, idiots. Idiots, very wicked human race. I am telling you, these motherfuckers, they will cook and be eating it in my presence. That Chimeze Michael will tell me, I'm cooking my food. If you touch it, I kill you. He will eat it. He will even go to restaurants. He will know I don't have money. I don't have a job. I don't have anywhere to eat. This motherfucker will go to a restaurant, buy food and eat it in my presence, just like his mother. Wicked souls. I am my own mother, just like I was a mother to all of you. White, Arabic, Asiatic, black children, born Boklati. I was taking care of all your children. Tomorrow you go and fuck and do missionary and doggy. Then later you'll be looking for who to give the responsibility to. Nobody on this earth, when you are above 30, I will continue to tell you, you are not missing anything. You are not missing anything. Enjoy your freedom. They don't have that freedom. They don't have that freedom. They want you not to have it. This is why they want to manipulate you into ends of pedophile, rapists, stalker men and women. That you will end up with as partners to be cooking and cleaning for, washing for, partnering with, laying your innocent divine eggs with their bad, evil, narcissistic energy to suck your blood and your energy. When you are 30, single and child-free, celebrate yourself and tour worldwide. Enjoy the freedom of this earth. Life is beautiful. Don't let anybody deceive you. I'm telling you, I've been there. Enjoy your freedom that they don't have, that they will never know. They are all crooks and thieves. They want you to end up worthless and wayward like themselves. If it's so sweet, they should enjoy their breeding. If it is so sweet, they should enjoy their children. If it's so sweet, the animals they are going to the dog pans to carry, they should enjoy the responsibilities and not bring it near you. The same one I'm telling them not to bring it near me. So like I was saying, I don't see any reason why in 2024, people will be moving from place to place to look for a better pasture. Through trafficking, through boats, ships. On a earth that everything was given to everybody for free. Then you have pedophiles ruling and controlling everything. Putting people on hunger abuse, mental abuse, emotional, psychological, sexual abuses to survive. Then you black useless ancestors of this set, you are there watching everything happen. Then later you want to colonizer. They call me nigga. Black Lives Matter. Your Black Lives Matter was also created by your colonizers too. Your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters, they mechanized that Black Lives Matter to trigger you blacks for nothing. All the Black Lives Matters you've done, what have changed? Nothing. You are even getting worse and worse and worse, that to the extent that in 2024 you are still following them to practice their pedophilia they call pandemic. Nothing changed. Nothing fucking changed. Nothing fucking changed. They create everything and bring it to you to trigger your head, to turn you to more slaves. You are there, accepting it. People people that you are ancestors to, that you are supposed to be opposing. You don't need a gun to say no to somebody. You have your mouth, you have your brain. You talk to them, you insult them. These narcissists. You human beings, all of you are narcissists. This is why I call you narcissistic crooks. You are looking for people's happiness to destroy. I've told you, I know. See, since I was a child, I've been defending myself and people around me. It's been a long time coming, you motherfuckers. You think I need a gun, but I will buy a self-protecting gun when time comes. So that when you fuck around, I will no longer even be talking with my mouth. I take you down with gun. Because this is what you deserve at this point. Because you don't know your left from your right. You don't know your fucking limits. You don't know how to respect people's boundary. People's freedom is your miserability. You have not started yet. I will tell you words with my mouth. Your low self-esteem will never leave 6 feet. Reciprocated politeness with no emotions attached is what we are sharing for eternity. You don't like it, you fuck around and you find out. You crooks. You narcissistic crooks. Energy vampire, happiness vampire, freedom vampire is what you all are. Crooks. You breed responsibility, you want people to be helping you to take care of them. A lot of you women, you mothers, later you say, men are masculines. This earth is ruled by masculines. This pedophilia in general, created by masculine men, supported by who? Women. Enabled by who? Women. Practiced by who? You women. You practice and enable everything. Then later you want to be doing feminism, activism. Fuck you. This is what I've told you, Chimamanda, when I'm done dealing with you. I don't have your time yet. You will know where you are coming from. Thief, useless moron. When I'm done dealing with you, you will never forget me in an hurry. You are joining them. You join them. Your pedophile morons, your fans, they were coming. I swear, if I'm lying, may I, Adora, may I not die well. As long as I know I'm going to hate gracefully on this earth, your entire human race, you will see it with your eyes. I will be 80 years, 75 years, I'll be watching you, using your children from generations to generation, year after year, to play this your pedophile sexist game. I will be clocking it on your head. This December, I will clock it again. March, I will give it proper one. Year after year, my peace of mind, no man, no woman, no child, no animal is coming here it again. Reciprocated politeness outside my boundary. I will even give you the red carpet of that politeness, if it is well reciprocated. But my peace and my freedom, you can never come near it. Where I lay my head, whether I'm sitting to sleep, whether I'm standing to sleep, no man, woman, child, or animal, you are not coming near it. And whether you like exactly, you must respect it. You must respect it whether you like it or not. I'm nobody's mother and I'm nobody's creator. I didn't create you. You must respect it. I've given you 30 years. Enough is enough. Enough is a fucking enough. I swear with the last drop of my blood, if I'm lying, may I not die with Chimamanda Adichie's fans. They were literally coming before I was raped by 10, 11 policies. After all the breast ass grabbing on the streets, everything. Oh, the way you dress attracts people. Children are being raped in your churches. Children are being raped in your mosques, in your Buddhist and your Hindu center, on the street, in the buses, in the train, in the taxis, everywhere. Children are in the bushes, in the houses, everywhere, in the toilet, in the bedroom. Your kids worldwide, they are being raped. Even adults are being raped that can't even talk about it. Irrespective of how they are dressed, when a rapist wants to rape you, they don't give a fuck what you are wearing. So fuck you and fuck anybody that is trying to say, oh, it's because of what you are wearing that a war besides you. Rapists. Rapists, go and fuck your mother. Tell your mothers, your children how to dress. Buy a remote control and control it. Put a chain around your mother's neck like dogs. Put a chain around your children's neck like animals and dogs and control them. You rapists. Especially you religious hypocrites. Crooks, smelly, dusty, crusty. Colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic devils that contaminated these black religious fools that don't know their left from their right, that everything religious comes from them, these blacks. Idiots. Tomorrow you want to base everything on racism. They keep creating evil and bringing to you all your titles and degrees. You stupid black activists and so-called feminists. Who gave them to you? Like you, Chimamanda Adichie. I swear, like I was saying, our fans, they were coming before and after I was raped and assaulted by these pedo men and women. Grabbing the ass and in the breast all the time during the peak of your pandemic. Before your police sexually assaulted me, before and after Chimamanda Adichie, you were online following them to mentally manipulate me. Our fans, they will come on the streets. They will carry your purple smelly hibiscus. Your book smelly purple hibiscus. They'll be putting it on my face like this. Purple hibiscus. Purple hibiscus. See, even if they give me all the money on the surface of this set, you see your purple hibiscus, the shadow of my shit won't read it. But to mecha chagi, when I'm done dealing with you, Chimamanda, you will never forget me in an hurry. All your titles and degrees, you see the same way they send rapists, sex addicts, manipulators, stalker predators, actors and actresses everywhere in my space, 24 hours a day. Those your colonial white, Arabic and Asiatic masters, in conjunction with your black stupid leaders. They pay these actors and actresses, sexy sex addicts, flying monkeys and smear campaigns to come and listen to you as well. The same way they pay them to suck my space for 24 hours a day, they pay them to come to your auditorium, to act like they are coming to listen to the trash you are saying. Instead, they are coming there to mock you. They don't give a fuck about you. The same way they pay them to come around me, they pay them to come around you too. Your titles and degrees were given to you by them too. Moron, Onuku, your fans were coming in my face. People hibiscus, people, if they like, they give the shadow of my shit the whole money on this earth. That's your book. My shit will not read it. But to mecha chagi, mirror watcha chagi kagota. Let me tell me ogele de salo where you sponge dirty, kangaroo fox, long mat rat, flying bird looking monkey. With your dirty hair that look like sponge. You have gone to marry one idiotic, I don't know whether it's mulatto or colonial master now, that will be washing your plates, your pants, your shit at home like your housemaid. You have gone to marry him now. You have put him in the house. You are there preaching feminism, joining them to manipulate people mentally with your colonial masters, men mechanized, colonial masters in conjunction with your useless ancestors, black leaders. I don't know their left from their right, mechanized pandemic, the pedophilia they call pandemic. You are joining them to be using to manipulate people mentally online with your useless books when I'm done dealing with you. Just like anybody would try to come around me and come and preach politics. Politics kill you. Let me tell you, if you like, you give me all the wealth on this earth. The shadow of my shit will never stand up to go and have a voting paper, a voting whatsoever. So vote for who? Who are they voting for? Crooks leading crooks. Crooks voting for crooks. Do I look like any of you? The shadow of my shit is not voting for any bumbo clatter. The only person that I would have voted from the surface of this earth is me. Me, myself alone. And as long as I'm not going to be connected with your useless politics for the rest of my life, the shadow of my shit is not voting no idiots. The shadow of my shit does not give a fuck about your useless pedophilia, mental slavery you use to control yourselves. You moronic fools. Imagine me, I'll just wake up. I'll go and carry myself. I'll go to one office. I'll say, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to do paper to vote. Vote for who? Or I'll go and stand on one line like they do. I remember when I was a child, I would see people. They will just line up, even in Europe here, your Western world. Line up, even under sun, under water, voting. For what? They hold me. When I'm supposed to be in one of my job, whether it's 9 to 5 or 5 to 9 job, taking my 15 euro, 20 euro, calmly touring the world, table for one, bed for one, enjoying myself for the rest of my life. I will carry my divine self as I'm going to sit in one useless, motherfucking useless place, or stand in one line to vote for one moron. crooks leading crooks. You are mad. The shadow of my shit will not even stand up from his bed to go and vote for nobody under no condition. All the words on this earth will not push me to vote for any idiot. Fool. Don't nobody ever involve my name in your pedophilia, you call politics or religions or your industry or your whatsoever. I've told you people, even artistically, nobody can feature me. You are not needed anywhere. Those days are gone. When I was the one looking for means and everything, you make sure that you seize my job, especially 10 years in that pedophile Italy, like your pedophile human race world. You seize my job. You make sure you put me under more than fucking job abuse, financial abuse, on top of unending sexual abuses and rape. That I had no choice than to continue to survive and survive and survive, trying to figure out what people were doing to me for 15 years of using your head to do caricature. In this useless Europe, you think it's me. Carry that flower near me, flower for dead body. As you can see, I'm not a dead body. Don't bring flowers near me. You are mad, idiots, manipulators. Go and be friends to yourself. Be fucking. You will fuck your children, rape them, molest them, throw them into the hands of rapists, stalkers, molesters. To stalk and predate the men and women, they will fuck them with their STD bad breaths. To make them stars, to make them have fans, to make them famous. You bring that pedo shit near me, what we both tied all of you. Idiot, you useless human race. Imagine me, help me, divinity like me. Time that I will used to be sleeping, working 1 5 to 9 job, touring the world, enjoying my table for one, bed for one alone, enjoying my space, enjoying looking at the mirror, fanning myself, obsessed with myself, in love with myself. I will not carry myself to say I want to go and own a voter's card, or I want to go and come on, get out, you sick fools, narcissistic mammons, rejected pedophile, pussy bomb ass men and women. Fool. Imagine I will not carry my divine self. I will say I'm going to one useless place to go and be voting for who? You are mad. Your useless human race will be following you to do that rubbish. They will be following you to do that nonsense. So Chimamanda Adichie, you and all your useless black people on the surface of this earth that has given this white Arabic and Asiatic colonial masters authority over yourselves and the entire human race. Because even their own children now, they are suffering it. These white Arabic and Asiatic colonial privilege levels, they even use their own children. Imagine this girl, Teresa, always she told me a lot of stuff the other day, that you have 11 years old law to be married to adults. How can you marry 8, 19, the Muslim religion already, they married 9, 10, 11 years old children. Then now you have in the US or other parts of the world where 11 years old can be married out. I want to know what you pedophilic adult, you are attracted to in babies and underage. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, to 18, you are not supposed to go near there. Even 20 to 20, even up to 20 self. Yes, even up to 20 self. You are not supposed to be going near there. When they cross that 20, not from 9 to 20 years, you will go there, adults. You are sexually attracted to them. Then you idiot, you will think you can come and be portraying or projecting that energy around me. Imagine me, children that I'm able to give birth to, you will bring it. I've seen a lot of parents, they bring their children around. It's not to be fans or maybe because they like what I say on social media or they've seen my video, they support me. Sexually sexist behavior, they will bring their children around. I'm telling you. Especially you women. Later you will say this hate is ruled by masculists. These masculists, you breed them, you support them, you enable them, you behave like them. You are their mothers. I've told you to create a child. You just need only sperm from men. You women, you want the ovary, you want the placenta, you want the stomach, the blood the child will eat food through, you want it everything. You will carry them 9 months inside of you. Then later you want to be pointing finger to these low self-esteem mammals. These naturally born adult babies and dogs that can't do without their mothers and women figure in their lives. Creating pedophilia for all of you to be practicing. Both you women, you are there practicing, especially the black women. Later you say masculinist society, masculinist philosophy, masculinist word. Imagine me as I'm here, since I've been a child, I always even tell my aunties. I remember I've seen one of my aunties crying over a man. I told her, I said biologically, the hormone system of a man. I think I was in JSS 1 or 2. which means junior high school 1 or 2. I remember my first year or my second year in junior high school, I was not even doing biology already, because you start doing biology when you are in your first year of your senior high school. I was in junior high school, I was already reading biology of senior high school textbooks. I was in JSS1, first year in junior high school. I've read all the books of junior high school 1, 2, 3. When people in JSS3, which means a final junior high school, not senior high school, we'll be writing exams. They will come to me that was in my first year in high school. I will be writing the exams for them. I'm not even fucking bragging. I know how many people will give me their full scarf sheets, their answer sheet through Windows. I will answer it for them. They will score. I'm telling you, I will write their own exam for them. They will score above 60%. I'm not fucking joking. Go and ask. Even when I was in SS1, I used to be a machinery. They used to take me to go and write exam for people that could not write their SSC, to help them to write their exam. Before the expo will come, before the, what do they call this, sneaked in answers will come, the malpractice answers will come, whatsoever you want to call it will come. Their exam sheets, me, I've already answered more than half. Before the answers will illegally come. In my junior high school, I was already going to write senior high school exams for people that were leaving senior high school to go to university. I will go and write the exam for them. When I get there, these Fusca sheets, I already answer it half before they bring. I've never written that kind of exam anybody failed. So when my own senior secondary school exam result came, I was seeing no mathematics, because they sell people's results, like your colonial masters have taught you fraud and evil. Later they will say your Africa is corrupt, and they are the ones that corrupted you people. Then you people now are giving it back to them in return. Then all of you white, Arabic, Asiatic, colonial, repentant devils and the blacks you have contaminated, you are doing everything to yourselves together now. This is the best part of it that gives me joy. You humans, you will continue to be your own problem. I will watch for eternity. Now you do yourselves. This one do this one do this. Colonial do black do colonial. All of you killing yourself together. You will eat your flesh and drink your blood if you don't stop the evil you are doing. And as a matter of fact, I've told you, I don't know how you are going to cure yourself. It's none of my business, not my responsibility. So before they bring the answer sheets or the before they bring the answers to the examination hall for free for the machineries that are writing for people, me, I've answered half. Adora, I've answered half of the examination sheet question paper. Then when they now bring it, I will not just fill in the missing. When it's my own turn to write my exam, I don't put my energy there. See, my life has always been on ease. I've always loved my so much extrovert and introvert life at the same time, but now it's all introvert. It's me, myself, and I. I'm tired of those 30 years I've given to you people. I was always there for you people, around you people. No, now my introvert side is intact now for eternity. I'm going to enjoy it for 30 years. Next 30 years, I will stamp it, because anything I do it extremely. When I'm good, I'm extremely good. Because you people have never seen an extremely good person like me. This is why you have been calling me people pleaser all these years. Because all of you are crooks. You don't do good for free. You don't do good without expecting nothing. You don't do good without wanting your name to be attached to the person you are doing the good for. You don't, anything you are doing on this earth, you don't do it with your heart for free. And that is why you have never seen a human being like me. Let me tell you, I'm over in love with myself. When you say self-love, self-obsession, I can die for my peace of mind. I'm telling you. The same way I've been a bully to bullies who bully people around me all my life. You don't try me and go free. You can't bully even my enemy. If you are wrongly bullying my enemy around me, I will bully your life. You will hate yourself. When I'm done bullying you, I will walk past that my enemy I don't talk to, like I don't know them. I just defended you does not mean we are going to be friends again. We are not friends, but if I see people hurting you in the past, I will stop and defend that person. But now if you like, you kill yourself. I'm walking on the road, be raping your children, I will remove my eyes. I'm done with all of you because what you are doing to them, they will even grow up to do worse than other children after them because your entire human race is damaged. And that is nicht mein problem. It's none of my problem, I've been telling you. It's none of my problem. Evil human race. You will have women pedo-stalking their fellow women. Sexist women pedo-stalking their fellow women. Later you will say men, rapists. See, if you come near me, you, your children, your bloodline, your animals, man, woman, children, and I will see I can kill for my peace of mind. I'm not saying you shouldn't do your pedo-predating game. Talk to me direct. That is when you will know that your pedophilia, I'm not into it. If you like stand on all the parts of the road, do your sign, your what? If you come near me, you die. Your entire human race, you come near me. I'm telling you, I can keep for my peace at this point of my mind. So at this point of my life. So as I was saying, when my own results came out, me that write exam for people, me that even mark the scripts of my classmates, my big mommy, she will mark my script. If I score 15 over 15, she will obligate me to mark the script of everybody in the class. They won't even know I'm the one that scored them. They don't know back then. A lot of you, I was the one marking your FUSCA sheet. I was the one marking your examination scripts. You don't know. Sometimes I will purposely make a mistake. If maybe I want to go and play and I don't want to mark, I don't feel like marking or scoring anybody, I have booked appointment with one of my friends who are going to play maybe basketball or table tennis or any sport or do one thing else somewhere else inside the boarding school area, and I don't want to be involved in marking that script that day, I will purposely make myself wrong one of the answers. Instead of 100 over 100 or 15 over 15, I will score like 95 over 100. She will be very angry. Like, what kind of useless mistake is this? She will not know I did it purposely. I'm sorry, Mama, but I used to do it because, you know, a girl had to do it. This is everything that comes with me. I will purposely fail myself. When I'm writing exam, even in my own class, people gather and use my script to write. I will be writing people's exam as I'm writing my own. When I see people hiding their scripts, they don't want people to copy from them, they make me laugh. Me, as a student, I will open my FUSCA sheet, my answer sheet, copy anything word for word, I don't give a fuck. Copy it. Sometimes, when the results will come, the people that copied from me can score maybe 98. Me that they copied from, I don't know. It's been a long time coming. We are writing a test or an exam. I open my script for everybody to write. I even write some people's own with my own hand. Some of the results will come. Some of the people I wrote for, and some of these people that copied my own scripts word for word, they can score 95. Me that they copied from, I will score 85. I'm telling you. I swear. They will score 90 or 95. Me that they copied from, me that is the original owner of all the answers that everybody copied from. I brought everything out from my brain. They copied from my script. They will score higher than me. I will laugh. Even some of them will see my answer sheet and the result. They say, this is strange now. It doesn't matter. I will just laugh over it. In my life, I've never taken nothing too serious. This is why everything you've done to me, I survived all the trap you set for me, especially this marriage, relationship, child giving birth. I jumped all of them. I survived it because of my level of calmness. When people are talking, oh, she's so quiet when I'm quiet, or she's so loud when I've told you people, I am full package. I am full package of everything. Your entire human race, your intelligence. I carry a drop of all of you, 8 billion people plus on this earth. A drop of all of your intelligence is inside my head. I am Mother Nature in person, divinity. Don't you ever compare yourselves to me. I've been telling you. Do fucking not compare yourselves to me. If I've been able to survive your entire human race, rape and abuses and assault above 30 times from men and women since I was a child, your sexist behavior, stalker predator behavior, rapist molester, since I was 1 year old plus from men and women, if I've survived it for above 30 years plus, it is my grace. that has been keeping me, the grace that no human being has ever owned, or will ever known on the surface of this earth. So don't you white, Arabic, and Asiatic, or you useless blacks into these pedophilia games, ever try me directly or indirectly, because your useless bloodlines will be testifying. I'm telling you, your bloodline will testify. You will never forget me in an hurry. When my SSC, if you go back to your useless smelly gutter Africa that you call Nigeria, to be specific, if you go and look for my SSC results, my own SSC result is trash. A homie machinery. I'm glad that now I'm at a stage that no title or degree can ever define a divinity like me. No title, no degree on this earth. You can't. You can't. Look at all the Achimamanda that ditch your titles and degrees. You are still under men. The same masculine men you are talking about created this pedophilia you call pandemic. Useless feminists and activists, you are still under these men, whether you like it or not. They created it. They control you. They control the titles and degree you own. Even if women are there, the women, their wives, they give their wives the money to pay your hotels, your 5-star hotels that you sleep in when you are going worldwide to spill the shit you are spilling. The auditorium where you fold your hand like me with your microphone like a dog holding bone with long teeth. That is like this. That auditorium, they are paying it with the money that their husband or the men on this earth permitted them to have. These men still own you and rule you. You idiot with your sponge hair. When I'm done dealing with you, your entire black Africa, they will get the memo. When I'm done dealing with you in particular, your entire black leaders, those bombs that are sitting on thrones, that have never known hunger, they have never known food abuse, they have never even known what hawking is in their life. You have people hawking in, that's your black Africa. No food, no water, no drink. People, children, people being raped and abused and assaulted. You have people sitting on thrones, still controlled in 2024 by your colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic master, purposely. And then you will say, it's colonization. Colonization, my foot. This pandemic you are following into practice. Who is colonizing you with it? With guns to your head, with chains around your neck, your hand, your legs, or hanging you on trees to follow them to practice it. Who? Crooks. Crooks, stupid crooks. Your own is stupid crooks. They are the intelligent, stupid crooks, because they think they are intelligent, not knowing they are actually doing the evil they are doing to you blacks, to their ancestors and their fathers with black skin. Idiots, all of you, one sound, one band, birds of the same feathers. Humans, you are your own problem. I will continue to tell you. So when my results came, if you see my SSC result, disaster. They sell people results up and down. Sometimes people have to start going from place to place to look for how to rectify and rearrange their results. I'm telling you, it's a problem in that your Africa. Useless idiots. Then you have this colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic unrepentant devils having the gods, privileged devils having the gods to be saying your Africa is corrupt. That's why it's who corrupts them? Who corrupts them? You have a lot of your children, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, being truthful, saying yes, it's you people that brought corruption and the level of evil to that Africa to Africa. Then you will still have some egoistically running their mouths, calling this black. I was working at Knast, one of the places I worked where I was sexually assaulted, like I was touched in my ass at Adora, Dean and David, Knast and Stradbadgrad, bunch of pedophiles. And when I talk about it, they always close my contract. This is why I'm homeless right now, jobless, under financial and food abuse and everything. When I talk about it, they schloss my contract. I was serving one day with this your pedo manipulating the game. They were just saying out loud. I was in the other room. They had the guts to be saying Nigeria is corrupt. The biggest fraudster in Nigeria is fucking in Africa, and the world is Nigeria. When I finished them, they left crying. How dare you? You colonial white, Arabic, Asiatic that are frauds in persons. You are having the guts to call the people you taught fraud. You taught them modern fraud. You taught them unending, uncurable fraud. You are still frauding those motherfuckers till now, embezzling them. When I was small, when I would see them celebrating independence, those Nigerians especially, they celebrate independence that they are celebrating their birthdays. They celebrate independence like they are celebrating they just bought the whole world. When your Africa, your black Africa is gutter, you are celebrating independence your entire Africa have never known. Then these bastards, colonial white and Arabic privileged devils, having the right to be saying Nigeria is the most corrupt fraud place in this whole world. I was devastated with shame on behalf of those Nigerians. In a way, it fits you, but I made sure I removed myself, first of all. In Avionia, when I finished giving them back to back, they left with shame. I'm sure a lot of them, they peeled mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically in their pants that day before they left. Fraud in persons, calling fraudsters. Imagine, it's not like you are fraudster number one, you are the frauds in persons. Calling people you teach how to be fraudsters when you are fraud in persons. Manipulators, sexy sex addict, wicked soul, lost soul, your self-hating disease that you have, lack of melanin, is what is making you use these black people, colonize them from generations to generations. Not knowing you are colonizing your own fucking fathers, your own fucking mothers, your ancestors. You don't know. Then as if that is not enough, the black people, then as if that is not enough, the black idiots, they are there. Always pointing everything on racism. Racist, yeah, racist. Any little thing, racist. Racist, though, your children, you traffic them abroad to be predated, stalked, manipulated, used and abused by the same colonial masters you call rapists. Your children in private mansions in your Africa, they are being fucked and raped, stalked, predated, used and abused by you and the same colonial masters. Then on top of that, you don't know till today that 2024, this pandemic pedophilia, you are following them to practice. It is the same mechanism of mental slavery, of generational mental slavery they've been using on you from generations to generation that they are still using on you. Tomorrow you want to call them racist too. Then on top of that, let me just finish this because I'm getting to my tent now. I want to go and relax and have a good day for myself. And do other things because I'm done talking to you idiots. Let me just finish it. Then when you see these white people making braids, cultural appropriation. Oh, I'm so done with this black people. Cultural appropriation. They are appropriating the black culture. Which black culture do you have? You don't have any shit. You don't have nothing, nada. You do this niche, you don't the giving niche. You don't have anything. You don't have shit. You don't have shit to your name. Rubbish. You don't have nothing to yourself. You ain't shit. Bumble flies. Useless blacks worldwide. When white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial master, like you call them Becky with the good hair, you are slaves with the dirty sponge hair. Permitting all the pandemic pedophilia going on this world from generations to generations that is making this earth restless. Useless moron, moo, birds of the same feathers. All of you, one sound, one band. When you will see this white, Arabic, and Asiatic, I remember online, every time, for a long time, I will see them. Cultural appropriation. They make braids. It's cultural appropriation. How can people that you are ancestors to be appropriating the culture where they originally come from just because they are lost, they are self-hating, they lack melanin, that is making them being wicked, evil, embezzling their ancestors who are you black, means they are inappropriating culture. First of all, you the blacks, you don't even know yourself, talk less of your culture. Because if you know your culture, you know yourselves as the ancestors of this earth. This ongoing pandemic, pedophilia, pure pedophilia of mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically using, mocking, raping, sexism, predating, stalking people's life, even sexually abusing people, raping people in all places, you blacks will not be following them to practice it if you know your culture. If you really know your culture and you know yourself as the ancestors of this black, you will not be joining them. So when you people are online making your mouth, you see this black hair, if you permit, if you put relaxer, it will turn white Caucasian hair real quick. If I perm my hair, all you black people, you know this, once you perm a black person's hair, you straighten it, it becomes Caucasian or white. This is the mother nature, the ancestor nature you have in you that they, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, they lack. Their hair cannot become your hair, but your hair can be your own black hair and their own as well. When you straighten a black person's hair, it becomes a Caucasian hair, it becomes a white person's hair, it becomes straight when you put relaxer or when you straighten it. Then when you leave it, it becomes your afro, dirty, crusty hair. So when you are calling them Becky with the good hair, when you are calling them cultural appropriators, that they are appropriating your culture because they made braids, be remembering you are their ancestors. Be remembering that you are the complete product of what they can never be. When you are practicing their pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating, pedo-sexting, pedo-predating people's spaces, men, women, with their dogs, with their children, with their whatsoever, be remembering you are their ancestors. Belittling your useless sex for them. So tomorrow, when they are uselessing you, treating you like trash, you will be shutting up. Tomorrow, when they are uselessing you and treating you like trash, you will not be calling them racist and calling them colonizers, because you are the ones permitting them to be doing the things they are doing on this earth. And as I've said before, I will continue to say, you blacks, you have to rectify the whole problem of this earth. Of this your earth, you will rectify it. You are going to be ready, because if you don't rectify it, you will die in the problem. They will continue to feed on you. They will eat on you. Your black children, from generations to generations, will be the food under the lowest chain of the food source that your earth are eating on. They will eat on your black race for eternity. If you don't rectify it. If you don't rectify, you didn't, yes, I will continue to agree, they didn't cause the problem, but you are joining them. You are 2024, you are still playing games of pedophilia, of mentally, emotionally, psychologically using people's sanity. From baby to adulthood, that you even have parents who permit their children to be attracted to adults that are able to give birth to them, that are old enough to give birth to their children. Especially you women, the black psychopathic women as well. Mostly, especially you. You will permit your child, your young child of 9, 10 years, 11, 12, 18 to 20 years, safe, to be attracted to adults that are old enough to give birth to them. Is that not pedophilia? That you blacks are joining them to practice. Then you have your useless FBI, CIA, your police, all of them, pedo rapists, stalker predators too, because they are all watching this shit happen worldwide. Tomorrow they will want to come and be arresting pedophile rapists when you are the original rapists and pedophiles. You know what is going on worldwide. You are keeping quiet. Your religious leaders, all of them, pedophiles, they are also into these games. Imagine you are a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hinduist, or whatsoever religion you say you are. You are into this pedophilia game as well. You are doing nothing but exposing your gods to be gods of pedophile, rapists and stalkers, manipulators, sexy sex addicts. Crooks that are looking for people's happiness to steal. Looking for how to insert your life into other people's peace that does not belong to you. Is that what your gods teach you? Your pedophile rapist God, is that the things your God and your religions teach you? Then you useless blacks that call yourself leaders in that Africa, or your obas, your king, your princes, or in that your black useless Africa, watching your black children worldwide being used for this the same pedophilia, trafficked abroad even till today, to be slaves, to be maids, to be sex tools for your pedo white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters. Then tomorrow you will say you are leaders. What are you? Are you not just another pedophiles? Are you not just another round of pedophiles? Your children, you see that screaming that is being screamed under this video? That is how your black children will scream for the rest of their life when they are being fucked, used sexually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, abused 360 degrees from generations to generations. If you don't fix this evil going on this earth that you permitted, if you don't fix it, your bloodline will suffer for eternity. So I'm done for today. Let me go. I just got to the bushes now. I'm back to the bush again. Let me continue to mind my peace business, my divinity business, my unapproachable peace business, my unaffordable peace business that no smelly man, no smelly woman, no pedo delulu child, no animal is ever going to come near. And remember, like I told you, reciprocated politeness is not likeness. When you are showing people genuineness, all my life, when I see people doing well, mentally, physically, they dress well, they talk mentally well, they carry themselves with respect, or they walk well at their working place, I appreciate them. I just love them. I've even got straight to them and say, good job, I like you. Sometimes in my head, I will just be reflecting on that particular person or these people or these persons I've seen, and I'm just appreciating them as the natural mother nature divinity that I am. You pedophiles, you think I'm attracted to you sexually. Politeness is not likeness. Oh, she thought about my name. She thought about me. Oh, she likes me. She's interested in me. Well, we betide you. And anytime you are using your pedo devices or technology to flash anybody's name in my head continuously, to be flashing people's names in my head continuously, you want to be projecting your sexist behavior, your miserable, rejected, dejected, narcissistic, manipulative, stalking, predating lives into my personal space. If you flash your name in my head, in my thoughts, purposely, we flash you back to where you come from. Calamity and agony will bend your neck. Then I will stand on your neck while you are 6 feet with that of your generation in calamity and agony for eternity. When I'm appreciating you from my heart, I'm being polite to you, is not likeness or love. Don't you ever in your life think you can come and project your lies, your infatuation, your pedophilic infatuation, your pedophilic lies that you love to create with your games from what I eat, drink, wear, minding my business with my own life that belongs to me. If you try it, whoa. Don't say I didn't want you. Do not say I didn't quit. Like, put me on live, let me leave here. So yes, back real quick, let me conclude it like I was saying. So when I'm polite to you, don't you ever in your miserable, rejected, dejected, mammons, narcissistic adult baby lives think my being polite to you means I'm interested in you or attracted to you in any. Attracted to you is your smelly mothers, dead or alive, your smelly, dusty, crusty, miserable pussy fathers, your children, your animals and dogs, you will be bondy with in any way you like. Since you people, you don't have respect for yourself, I will be insulting you and your household and your generations for you to know I'm not joking. For you to know I'm not joking. You are the only things interested in you. The only persons interested in you is your family, your bloodline. You will be bonding with sexually, especially the way you wish. Remove my name from your pedo games. I've warned you. I've told you your pedo bomb pussy begets with the face of Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Denzel Washington, and all your most handsome men together with the pockets of Bill Gates cannot afford to talk to the shadow of my shit. You can't impress shit about me. So you poveracci, you poor and miserable, know your types, know your class. You rich and miserable, know your classes, your entire human race. My name, Adora, my freedom is not for me and anybody. Reciprocated politeness with no emotions attached is what we are sharing on this set, whether you like it or not. If you want to fuck around and find out. And the more you fuck around, the more you will be finding out. This is to you white, Arabic, Asiatic, colonial, privileged devils, morons, narcissistic mammons, adult babies that are lost. You don't know your left from your right, your type, your classes or anything, in conjunction with all your black, stupid morons, so-called ancestors of this earth that are your cohorts. Every single one of you, one sound, one band. Be warned.